What up, YouTube? It's Casey, the Quiet Warrior. Just want to come on here and make a quick video real quick. Now, I know in the previous video I explained the benefits from meditation and what it can do to overall better yourself in general. I know I already talked about that, but now I'm going to talk about how to actually meditate. Now, I know a lot of people already know how to do this, and it's not really nothing new, but I'ma just still make it anyways for the people who don't know or maybe doing it incorrectly. So when you first start out meditating, first you want to be in a good, calm, peaceful environment. Now, I know that's pretty obvious, you don't want a lot of noise and distractions around you, but some people can meditate with noises and stuff around them. But if you're a beginner, you might not want to do that because you're not as, what could I say, developed yet into it to where you can be adaptive to any environment and like still be able to meditate and focus on yourself. So I think I said this in the previous one. You want to start out on 5 minutes. Now, it's many different ways you can meditate, but if you just starting out and just for the best way, obviously you want to be on the floor with your legs crossed. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody know the form, just the regular base form of meditating. And obviously that's the way you can meditate laying down, standing up. It's many different types of ways you can meditate. But like I said, especially if you just starting off and you trying to get the best benefits, like it really don't matter, but I would say you do it on the floor. And yeah, so when you're on the floor, you obviously get into the form and stuff. And what you want to do, shout out to Von Two Cut. I learned this from him. What you want to do is you want to now this may be difficult at first, especially if you just starting off, but over time and during the span of how many minutes you are meditating for, it'll become easier. So when you on the floor and you get into your form, what you want to do is you want to roll your eyes backwards, roll your eyes up, and focus it on the middle of your head where your pineal gland is at. Focus it right here. So you just go like that, but you make sure you shut your eyes because that's important. You have to keep that. And you just focus all your energy right in the middle, right here. So while you doing that, just keep it like that. And while you're in the middle of the meditation, you want to imagine that there is an actual eye right here, an eye. It don't matter what it look like or nothing or stuff like that. Just imagine that you have an actual eye that's in the middle right here when you meditating. And at first, it may feel weird. You'll get like a sensation right here in the middle between your eyebrows, or you may feel like a little a pain. It's not nothing bad or like excruciating pain. You just gonna feel it from having your eyes roll back, and once you actually meditating and open your pineal gland, And so yeah, it's gonna hurt at first, or you'll feel the sensation. But like I said, over the time of you doing the meditation, it will become easier and better. So when you first start out, you should take 4 breaths in from the nose, count for 4 seconds going in and then out. And over the time, however long you do it, if you beginner like 5 minutes, a little more intermediate, 10 to 15 minutes, and then if you like advanced or you've been doing it maybe like 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. But basically what I'm trying to say is the more you breathe in and the more time you spend on the meditation and when you have your eyes rolled back, it will become easier and it will just feel like if you regularly had your eyes closed, the feeling of the sensation, it will still be there. Because especially it depends on how quick you get the effects from it. But once you start meditating or after a period of, you meditating, when you do it, you should start to feel this sensation in the middle of your eyebrows every time you breathe in and breathe out. And yeah, you just want to do that. And some key tips and stuff like this if you starting out and stuff. Obviously, you want to make sure your diet is right. Diet is important because if your diet ain't right and you trying to meditate, it's just not going to work out right. You're not going to be able to connect with your pineal gland because it's probably going to be calcified from drinking fluoride water and all these processed foods and meats and stuff like that. That's just going to overall just block you from connecting with your pineal gland. So you really want to make sure your diet right and you eating high alkaline foods. You want to make sure that you drinking if you don't have distilled water, which most people should, have because it's cheap, it's like 98 cents. But if you don't have it, you could cut up lemons and put it in your water. That will purify the water and make it alkaline. Just cut up like you want to cut a lemon and cut up 2 pieces and put it in your water and just let it sit in there for 30 minutes and then drink it. Or you could boil your water to get the fluoride out and just steam it and get all the chemicals and stuff out that may be in there. And just stuff like that, man. Like I'm not trying to push anybody to be like vegan or anything, because you could still be healthy and eat meat, but obviously if you're trying to reach a higher state or like a deeper meditation, you gotta make sure your diet is right. And yeah, that's just a key thing right there. Make sure your diet right. Make sure your diet right. You want to make sure that you focused during your meditation. Now, obviously, you gonna have thoughts during meditation because you can't stop the thoughts. So, when you get thoughts, just let the thoughts flow past. Don't try to erase them out of your mind or just try to change them or just make them go away, because that's just gonna make you not focused and throw you off of really focusing and connecting. And that's really a key thing, because in meditation, you want to be present. You don't want to be just thinking about a whole bunch of stuff, or trying to think about the future, or like say, oh, I gotta go to work and this and that and something like that. Just be present and be in the moment. When you meditating, you just want to be in the moment. Really connect, breathe, and focus all your energy on your pineal gland, because if you're not in the present and you just off task and not focused, your meditation is just not going to be that good. So it's really important to be present and just focus your energy all right here, because that's what's going to help you get into deeper meditations and overall just get a better meditation, just get a better, if you want to call it, session out of it. And yeah, just like that, be present, make sure your diet is good, focus your energy in the middle of your head on your pineal gland. Um, yeah, like I said, you can meditate anywhere. Just make sure you focused, and if you're a beginner, make sure it's a peaceful, quiet area for you to really focus and just seek in information and stuff like that. And that's another thing you can do too, is during meditation, you can just ask questions to get new information and spiritual downloads about yourself, or maybe something that you have been questioning and just needed to ask. Like while you're meditating, just ask the question in your head. And really the universe, or like, yeah, your higher self should give you an answer to the question that you have. So I just wanted to get on here real quick and talk about that. I might make a part 2, getting a little bit in depth and more about it, but I feel like I kind of got it. But if anybody has any more questions, just drop it in the comment section. And yeah, think about it. Uh, stay focused, stay grounded, and just protect your energy, man.